Hey there guys, and welcome back to NIMBY Rails. I can't quite remember where we left off. I know where we left off in the last video, I can't remember where we left off in the tutorial. But since the last video, I have put the rest of the Northern Line services in. I've done the Croydon tram link, and I've done the Waterloo and City line, because that was quick and easy. Today, I want to signal the junction at Clapham Junction, and Queenstown Road, and up to Waterloo and Victoria, and maybe even East Croydon if we have time, we'll see. This is going to be interesting to do. We're going to start south of Clapham Junction because that's the easier bit. Just a couple of signals and a couple of polices. There we go. Then I've also got to do here, that needs to turn around. That is facing the wrong way. Probably going to police it, and we'll have automatic signalling through the platform, which is a little unusual, but we'll roll with it. And then I've got to try and work out what's going on here with this junction. So probably I'll have signals in those two places. I have a police there, we'll have a police there, and a police there, and there. So it does mean that trains coming out of these two platforms, the block ends there, which is quite a distance in reality, but there's only so much I can do about it. And I also want to have similar allowances for the southern lines, except because it's so elongated, the block polices can really be shifted along quite a bit. So I have one there, one out here, and one out here. What I do want to do is have them as always blocking, or at least have that one as always and this one as always, just so that we can't have conflicting, we can't have it trying to route down the wrong line. I mean, realistically, I'm also going to put in one-way signals. There and there, and then we've also got these four, so we'll have one there, 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 and there. Then we've got these two lines, so there and there. And on this side of the station we want in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. And just a couple more there after the set of points. Right, that's the complicated bit. This is not the complicated bit done, but I'm going to say it's the complicated bit done. We're going to have two signals there, and a signal here, and a police here. And that allows for movements out of these two platforms, I think. So that allows for that movement, it allows for that movement. This one needs to be always. You can only get into this platform. So we reverse in the far right platform. And that goes out round underneath. We'll get to that in a minute. I could do the Windsor lines at the same time. I should probably do the Windsor lines at the same time. So let's start having a look at that now. There are junctions here, so I guess I need to look at that. I'm only going to go out this far today, even though I do need to go all the way round if I want to set up routes. For today, I'm only going to go this far. So we still... No! Here we do left, left, right, right. Up, up, down, down driving. So we have signals in those two locations. And there. And there. And we have polices after the points. And after this set of points. And we also have a signal here for exiting the yard. Then, as is standard now, we have signals for coming out of the sheds, like so. Travelling, I think you probably could reverse in that platform. I'm trying to work out what's going on here with all of the different tracks. So this is an up, that's an up. These are bi-directional, but for our current purposes, up. Yeah, that's complicated. In reality, I think we run bidirectional all the way from there. That bit of track could do with a bit of manoeuvring. Single track, please. Let me connect it over there. That looks a bit better. Right, yeah, the overground works a bit weirdly because it's sort of two parallel lines. Instead of running as one track each way, it's two bidirectional lines into Clapham, I believe, is my understanding. So we will nicely come through, have the leases off there. Except this ladder is not ideal for working out what's going on, but I'm sure we'll manage it. I think we'll probably end up with some path signals without exit balises. These are going the wrong way. That signal needs to be over here, I believe. Then we have a signal there, and one here, and there, and there, and there. I think that's those three are carriage sidings. Right. Then just to add to this, we've got these two up, these two down, three carriage sidings in the middle, then the four main lines and the southern services. Okay. Up to the station, we'll again do up, up, down. I want to put the down arrow down this side because I want to be able to traverse out that platform, even though I never will actually set up a service to traverse out of it. I'd like to have the ability to. I'm going to assume all these signals are going to allow what I want them to allow, I think. I probably want to not flip. I probably want to disallow movements in the wrong direction for a lot of these. But apart from that, thinking all of that seems to work. I guess. I can come out of there to those places. Come out of there too. Why does that arrow just stop? Interesting. Does the track not actually connect there? It does. Weird. Unusual. Oh well, we'll roll with it. I don't really care because it's the carriage sidings, I'm not really using them. So we've had exit balises. I haven't put exit balises on the ladder yet. So let's do that. I'll have one there and one there. Then in the other direction, I'll have it there. And I've apparently got an extra signal here that I don't want. Let's get rid of that. Some of these signals are trying to route too far. They shouldn't be. The exception of the one trying to route into a shed. None of these should be trying to route too far. Interesting. I wonder why it's complaining like that. Okay, so it's a couple of the balises are still on points by the looks of it, maybe. Actually, I'll tell you what the issue is. It's because we've not... That needs to be an always. As does... That's on the wrong track. That needs to be here, flip, always. We need the exit balise there and there. At which point we can then do single direction arrows. Like that. Up, up, down. That's the wrong way. Flip. And then three carriage sidings. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, and one of those needs flipping. Flip. Sorted. Okay. Are any of the signals still complaining? Yes. Okay, why are you complaining, for example? Where are you trying to route to now that causes complaints? Theoretically, nowhere. Okay, where are you trying to route to causing complaints? Signals, lots of signals. I think we need to turn on some always blocking there. Does that help matters? In a way? If I take that signal, what's it actually routing through? Up there to that signal, across here to that one. Through those is fine. Is it just because it's routing to end of track sections? Because if that is what's causing it issues, then that's fine. I mean, we have turned off the signalling for this stretch, so if I put a police here quickly. There we go. Does that help? That has helped an awful lot, actually. In fact, none of them are complaining now. Okay, that was it. It was that police. Right. The next set of points is quite a way away. So I'm going to have 2 signals there. Flip. And then 3 here as well, coming out the other side. I don't know what I'm doing, honestly. What else have we got? I might come and do up here quickly, just to get it out of the way. So that's going to need a left, another 2 down here. I probably won't go off the police for that short stretch. I have another signal there. It's not long enough to be worth going off the signalling system. Then down here we have one on the left that needs to be turned around. There. Police, and flip always. And you also need to be on always. There we go. That all seems to work fine. These are still complaining. That's due to a lack of polices later on. That will be fixed. Okay, how are we going to work out the Windsor lines here then? So, this is a down, as is that. These 2 are ups. Set off here, then we'll have another signal there, and there, and a police there, and there, police there. It's all very complicated, but I think I'm working it out. Another signal there, and police is on the exits. Maybe a signal there. Then we need a signal for joining and leaving. And now I just need to work out which ones I want to be set to always, such as this one. You can still route out the other side, so you're going to still have issues until that's sorted. This can route through here is what it's complaining about, right the way down to these, which I didn't think was more than 20 kilometres, I'll be honest, but it might just be complaining because these opposing direction ones are complaining. So that might resolve itself. That can get into the right place if I set that to always. These are probably going the right way, I would imagine. And that's probably going the right way. Sure, they all seem to work. Okay, then there was the mainline side. which also had some points. We have a signal there and a signal there. That's because of this set of points up here, which runs sort of bi-directional in a way. Have that there. Then I think it's just a matter of changing that to always and that to always. That should fix it, especially if I had a police in here. That's that set of points done. This bit's a slightly more complicated one. I'm going to need a path signal off the main line there, and police is either side of the junction, and that one at least is going to need to be always. So is this one. There we go. Are we now happy as signals? Yes, you are. Good to know. I don't think I want that police. Sorted. Everyone seems to be slightly happier now. Okay. Moving on up the line, or possibly not. I'm not sure. Yes, I think we do move on up the line. I'm going to head up towards Waterloo first, then we'll head round to Victoria. We've got the split on the down Windsor lines. That's easy enough. That's done. Then technically the leftmost line becomes reversible, but that's a lot of effort. And I might just keep it a left-hand drive line. That's still an up, or down even. So, I'm not sure why you'd want to come into that platform like that. So I'm going to say always. And on this one I'm also going to say always. There we go. Continue along. We've now got off the bridge from the international lines. Problem is I really don't understand this junction. So, signal police. We'll have a signal here. An exit police there. Yeah, I'll be honest, a lot of these sets of points seem a bit pointless. Are these both downs, or is one of them an up? I might have to look at a map quickly. Right, so we've got, as I understand it, up here. First line is reversible, but I'm going to treat it as an up, because that's how it's always used, pretty much. Then we've got an actual up, two downs. Oh, that's a down. Up, down, up, down. That's meant to be down. Okay. Now we've got to get that into any given combination here of up, down. Then we know these are up, down, up, down. And it's a question of what these two lines are, which I think is up and down. So, knowing that, how do we get from this to this? Obviously the track on the left is very simple, it's just a signal here, out of a police at the end. The track down off the bridge is also quite simple in that regard, because it's a signal there, out to the same police. And in fact, if this is also an up, we could just have a police there. And that works fine. Then there's the question of, this is a down, so we have a signal going like so. And the adjacent track is also a down. And it doesn't actually interfere with anything, so that's nice. Oh no, that's an up at the moment, but it's a down over here. The lack of points to get across between them is not helpful. But there is a set of points to get across between them, I've just not built it. Well, that helps matters. So if I put in the set of points, like so. I don't need to pick any parents, I just need to build the blueprints. There we go. Now, we can get from both of these two lines into this track. We can get off this line over to the left. That is the wrong signal. I'm pretty certain that is not meant to be there. Quite how we get to this, I'm not 100%. I'll be honest. It's all very complicated. I'm not really sure how we get there. We're meant to come off this line. Here we go. It's this set of points here. It brings us down through. I think the best bet is going to be to say all of these signals are set to always. Then we look at the roots of the signals we already have and see if it works. And see if we need any more balises. So I think this should now probably have all the routes we need. Realistically, we're not going to be sending anything up this bridge, so it's not a major issue if it's not working. They seem to go fine. That's fine. That's fine. This line can come through like so. That goes through that. That needs a balise. Does that balise not work? There we go. And that also works. Okay, it looks like everything works fine. Continuing on. There's now no points pretty much until Waterloo, I don't think, so... And through Vauxhall, all the way up. And now we get the fun of trying to work this out. So, this is a down line, so we'll just have signals out of all of the sidings. There we go, into a balise. And... I'd like to start on the right, I think. If I put in some of these arrows, we've got up, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. I should try to remind myself what's going on at any given point. Here it's up, down. This is an up. This is a down. These are both downs. And the two on the left are both ups. He says. It's a little awkward because I don't think I've actually got all the points I need in. I think I need another couple of sets of points. Off there. Flip that to the other side. And we also come off here. Like that. Then also off here, flip to the other side. This one parents with that node, no, it parents with that node. Then off here to there, parent off of that node. And then I can't connect it together with double, I have to do singles. Sorted. Extra points. Now we move the arrows down to here, where they are after the junction. Sorted. Okay, signals. Let's start on the left because it's actually going to be easier in a weird way. Got balises on the exits. And that's pretty much going to be the last signal into the station, I imagine. Each platform is going to need an exit signal. It's not ideal quite how much of the junction is just completely unsignalled, just because I can't really do bidirectional terribly well. Bidirectional is incredibly hard to get working. The signals down here I need to be always. And then the signals on the main line, which don't need to happen until up here. So we can have the inbound here. That's an outbound, then this is an inbound and an outbound. We have signal there, and signal there, and signal there. These become always, and everything should work fine. Look at that, we can get into plenty of platforms. None of these are complaining about getting out. And they can get out, so that's something, hey? Really, I think this is meant to be left-right traffic. Still, as you go into the international platforms. So we'll do that quickly, and there we go. Clapham Junction is in, and Waterloo is in. And this has been a reasonably lengthy video, so I'm probably not going to do Victoria or East Croydon. I got a bit done. Signalling takes a while, especially when you don't actually have all the points you need. So thanks for watching, like and subscribe if you enjoyed a lot more, and I'll catch you in the next one.